having kids. I just don't understand how you don't want your legacy to be carried on, bro. Like
my legacy is me. My legacy is not my kids. My legacy is me. My legacy is my show. My legacy is Amani. My legacy is not my kids, because average people will be like, oh, I want a legacy, but you're average. You live like a peasant. So what is your legacy? Let's say that you are above average. You're a millionaire. You're brilliant. You've made all these contributions to society. Your kid could come out to be a crackhead. Your kids could come out to be a school shooter. And that's the legacy? That's your legacy? I don't think that legacies, people even really know what they mean, because your legacy starts with you. And if you don't have a legacy in your name, your kids ain't got shit to do with your legacy.
I agree with her, because legacy is about impact. It's not about how many kids you made. I've said a lot of the same things that she just spoke about, because people like to think that family is so important. But like, what if you come from a family that is engaged in nothing but nefarious, degenerative activities? You know, you come from a long line of dope dealers, prostitutes, criminal activity, or whatever you want to call it. But I agree with that. I think the work that you do is your legacy. That's why I reference Malcolm X so much. His work, his legacy is still making impact today, and it goes beyond his own family. It's about, how do you impact society? That's what legacy is to me. So I agree with her on that.
People think that a legacy is just having kids. No, your legacy is what you set your kids up for. And a lot of people don't got two fucking pennies to rub together, but want to have kids and a legacy. What fucking legacy do you have? A legacy of debt? You are an everyday average citizen, sir.
So you consider, that's so fucking selfish, bro.
I don't think it's selfish. I think it's selfish to try to put stipulations on somebody else's perception of their life. It's more, I think it's more certain. I think when you have a level of accountability for yourself, that's more important than pretending that you want to be something that you're not. And a lot of people end up becoming parents when they didn't really want to be parents. And they set their kids up for all types of failure, all types of obstacles unnecessarily, because they didn't come into a planned situation. Like, a lot of people are doing reactive parenting, and they are having a kid and then trying to figure it out with the relationship. And they're not even getting married before they make children. So I think it's very responsible, and more women need to take this approach, and more men need to take this approach too, because I see, and from what I understand, I don't think she has any kids. And I think I've seen her talk about that multiple times on her platform. But I think that it's better when a person already has a vision for themselves, and it usually works out like that, versus waiting on somebody that you don't know, that's not invested in you, to come in and tell you what you should be doing.
So no, selfish. Actually, it's selfish to have kids, because you think that you're so great that
Whoa.
You're going to pass on something great to your kids, to the world. You're not that great.
Who? So, hey, legacy is what you make it. But what do you think? What do you think a legacy is? Leave it in the comments. This has been another episode of Beyond the Algorithm. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Go get the book. And most importantly, I will see you beyond the algorithm, because that's where life actually happens. Later.